Can't or won't. I refuse to hear Kevin.
Man, now I gotta re-say everything that I just said.
Do you want to record it this time?
No.
Okay.
He'll never be the first time.
All right, so here we go. Here's the gist of what I said.
Wait, I can't hear you now.
Oh my god.
It was a first draft.
So the plan right now is for, I'm sure you heard Chris say this, we're going to be doing the Pathfinder 2nd Edition one shot, and then in preparation we're going to be watching the movie Big People and Little People.
Oh god!
He had to get that in there.
And then everyone laughed at me because I don't know the name of the movie. It's Big Little China Big People.
Oh,
What is the movie?
It's a classic movie.
Big Trouble, Little China?
Big Trouble in Little China. Yeah.
I don't even know anymore.
Chris has just accepted Big People and Little People is what it's called.
Big People and Little People.
That's a clip.
That's a clip.
Funny. Oh, man.
there you go.
Oh, man. Okay.
Good
But
job,
anyway,
Craig.
we're going to be doing a watch along on Patreon is the deal.
Yeah.
Where we do it live on the Discord is, I think, the plan. And then we'll record the video for the $10 tier, record the audio for the audio to the $5 tier, and put that out before we do that. Then, like I said, that you guys heard me, but the chat didn't. But we're going to be doing that after the tabletop thing that we're doing 2 weeks from now. So it'd be cool if you joined us. That would be pretty dope.
Yeah, let's get back into the podcast. So, on the last episode, we talked about our very exciting lives for the last 2 weeks. How about this episode? We just get right back into the meat.
I like
All
that.
right.
Let's go.
All right, that sounds like a good idea. I know that Des was taking very detailed notes. So, if you're ready to, hit us with that recap of what just happened.
All right. You mean last week on Adventure Awaits, we started the episode with another segment of things Kevin fucked up and or got wrong. Alex realized he was trying to kill us and was being a little too difficult, so he gave us some karma boosts. All right. And then, yeah, we started back where Hit Monkey, it was his turn. He, I'm doing a lot of
You have to
O's.
do every single term, please.
No, I know.
Please,
I know.
play by play.
I know. So there were a lot of rounds that we went through, and a lot of people went down at one point. We actually, I think, at the top of the last round, the only ones left standing were Hit Monkey, Action Bastard, Rin, and Chandu. And after a while, Rin got tired of being trapped in these little how did you describe them? I don't know. Chandu's spell. And did a whirling frenzy, and finally he went down as well, or toppled over. I don't know that he would just crumble. But yeah, that's where we left off as we finished the fight. And then a door opened, and there was a dark hallway.
A dark
that's
and
it.
ominous hallway.
Oh, it was very ominous.
Yeah. I like that Chris is taking notes on Dez's notes.
Nice. Yeah, I know. I said a lot of ums.
He's gonna give the recap of the recap.
There you go.
So you let's see here. Yeah, these double doors slide open, revealing this dark, ominous hallway. You find yourself in this similar type of room that you've been in throughout, and this seems to be your only exit from said room.
Guns for hands,
Okay.
laying on the ground.
Yeah, and I mean the battle just concluded. Like the bands that were holding Ren down start to just kind of disapparate. They start to break off into little specks that just kind of wink out of existence.
Hitmonkey goes over and like kicks Guns for Hands.
Kicks him?
Yeah, just
In
like
the
trying to
one more
nudge,
hit
not
point?
like, you know, like like just nudging kind of.
A coup de grace, if you will.
Coup de grace. Double tap.
So, recovering health. That's probably something we should look up, right?
Mhm.
What do you think, Alan?
If you want to look it up, you can.
Well, what do you want to do?
Nudge kick.
I'm currently at -2.
Hey, that's
Yeah, I feel
better
like-
than when you were at like -15 or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You want me to
I
kick
don't
you
think
again?
that.
Yes.
I mean, maybe Action Bastard would want to drag you or like hoist you up and carry you, but I don't want to. Neither, I'm sure, does Hitmonkey.
Healing kick.
Healing kick. No, Action Bastard's busy stacking all the bodies up, and then he takes the head in the jar, and sets it on top of the pile of the bodies, and that's how he leaves it.
I want to flush that thing down the toilet so bad.
The head jar?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just picturing you trying to shove a jar the size of a head in the toilet and flush it. And then the toilet just overflows. That's fantastic.
Oh, here we go. Outside of combat, a helper can awaken an unconscious character within reach.
By
By
kicking
me.
them in the head.
Healing kick.
By making a challenging logic check.
I'm doing it.
On a success, the awakened character's health returns to 1.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, I'm doing it.
It just says challenging. I don't know what that means.
Well, I don't have very good logic, so.
Oh, I
Oh,
think
boy.
I do. Oh, there's a table.
Contents?
You have to get up on the table.
Challenging. A challenging is
The 20.
by rank. Challenging TM by rank. You are rank 2.
Oh, it's by rank.
Yeah, I am rank 3.
Ooh. The target number. He's rolling it. So his is your challenging TN is 13.
Ew.
Roll higher than 13, go.
I'm
That
going to have to
doesn't
kick
feel challenging.
really hard. Oh, man.
Oh!
Oh,
mine's still
man.
dead.
Yeah, if I fail, do I actually do more damage?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna say no. But yeah, you're a monkey. You don't know medicine. You're
But
just
I
like,
almost did. I missed it by 1.
if you just would have turned your foot like 10 degrees when you were nudging him, he would have woken up. But yeah, unfortunately, you didn't
just-
take that class.
You're right. I learned to
So
kill,
you-
not heal.
You said we have to at least be rank 2 to be able to do that?
No,
No.
it's based
Oh.
off of your rank.
Ah.
So, what would it be for rank 2?
Yeah.
12.
12.
12? Alright. Action Bastard will give 13!
Hey!
Ooh, I'm awake. I'm at 1 hit
Ye-
point.
You kick him right in the head and he wakes up.
Ren comes
What-
over to
do you
help
remember-
and kicks
what
him,
took
and
me
he goes
down?
back to sleep.
I don't
was
like
remember. What took
3
me
weeks
down?
ago.
It's been so
It's like
long.
first-
Yeah, it was a while
round.
ago.
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure it was Gorilla Man.
Yeah.
Like, hit you really hard or
Oh,
something.
he got a very
You know what?
early
I
Marvel.
remember it was arranged.
Well, then
Well, I
it
can
was
check my
probably
notes
Ruby
on
Thursday.
Dez's
Ruby
recap.
Oh,
Thursday,
it was
maybe?
Shandu with his. It was a ranged magic attack. Cause yeah,
Mm.
because I remember the conversation of what kind of damage does he do, and it's because he's magic bolts, like it does whatever. So yeah, he's just like, oh god, what happened?
Exactly. And then he bastard walks away.
John Doe would have known what you said.
Think my only course of action for surviving the rest of this area is using both of my karma to make 2 recovery checks.
All right.
So that would be 2 resilience checks. What is my resilience? It is a 2. So here we go.
Better be good.
That's the 3rd time on a resilience check that I've rolled 11 tonight.
See, Des, it happens even with real dice.
So that is 5 times my rank, which is 2, so that's 10 hit points. I'm up to 11.
Heyo.
And then for karma number 2. Ooh, that's really good. That is another 10 points. So I'm up to 21 hit points.
Blackjack.
I got a
There we go.
16 on that roll. That was a pretty good roll. All right, so as
yeah.
far as I think that's the only way to recover hit points outside of combat, other than resting, which we obviously can't do right now.
Yeah, Rin sees that like you kind of that they're able to get you to wake up, and then you seem to be doing a little bit better. She's like, "Yeah, man, you were out cold. How you doing?"
I'll survive. I've had worse.
He
Well,
holds up his gun hands.
yeah, she's like, "Fair. Well, we somehow managed to take these guys out. Now it just looks like we've got hopefully not too much more of this maze left." And she kind of like looks over towards the ominous hallway and kind of directs his attention to it.
I guess we gotta go that way, huh?
Yep, only one way out.
All right, let's go.
As we enter the ominous dark hallway, Action Bastard pulls out his Bastard Rod, which, as you may recall, is basically just a fancy flashlight, and turns it on to shine some illumination down the hall.
Oh, I love it. Yeah.
His
Yeah.
bastard rods.
Basically, think of it. It's basically like a big club with like a maglite flashlight built into it, and like frilly little like fan wings sticking off the sides.
Nice.
Gosh, I love how crappy Action Bastard. Like he just found a flashlight in a dumpster and glued a bunch of crap to it.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it so much. Yeah, so you take out your bastard rod and you shine it down this hallway. It looks like probably about 30 feet long, 10 feet wide, and it ends in another set of double doors that look very similar to the ones that you've just seen.
All right. Well, Action Bastard's going to walk down to the end of the corridor, and unless something happens to him on the way there, push open the door. Or pull open the door.
Yeah, I'll
whichever
follow.
I'm limping down this hallway.
Oof. How is Action Bastard? Or not, sorry. How is Guns for Hands looking? You said you
At
recovered like 20?
20 hit points. Yeah, 21 hit points.
20 exactly? Oh, okay, 21.
Yeah, because he revived me to 1, and then I gained 10 each of my recovery checks.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So I'm at like 35%.
How about everybody else? I'm just trying to gauge where we're. Oh, and thank you, Chris, for actually putting in the information on your character.
Yep, I just saw that.
What?
Like on his token, it shows me his health now. You put
Oh,
the
nice.
information on his token.
Oh,
I wish I could
yeah,
update
I mean,
my thing, but
Hit Monkey's in bad shape.
yeah. Rin isn't doing too hot either. I mean, I'm at 24 out of a total of like 60, so like she's not feeling well, but she's okay. Although I don't know if I should be that specific because you might just kill me in the next room.
So we are all walking down the hallway. I've just remembered how to set your health bars up. So that's all good. Chandu is no longer with us.
bye, Chandu.
Moment of silence for Chandu. All right. So you make your way down this dark hallway, illuminated by probably just a really crappy flashlight. It keeps flickering because you've been using the same batteries the entire time.
oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it keeps flickering a little bit, but stays on. It's your bastard rod's got some heart. And you make it to the end of the hallway, and the next set of double doors open up for you, revealing the next room.
We need a map for this?
Yeah, you want to?
Oh no.
Take us to the map.
Oh, don't forget to clear the combat order. If otherwise, when you go to make a new combat, it'll add all these tokens.
Oh, good.
I figured that out when I was playing with Ryan the other day.
Let's go to the new map.
Ooh.
Whoa.
New map.
Is
same
this
as the
AI?
old map.
Hit Monkey has a dot on him now.
Yeah, I just put it there to remind myself that I'm very bad shape.
Oh, okay.
All right. I'm glad you have a reminder for that.
Thank you.
So you throw open the doors, and before you see a circular room. There are lots of beeps and boops happening in here. In the very center of the room, there is a large orb hung from the ceiling. Not a orb, like half an orb that's like coming out of the ceiling. It looks like a display module. Okay, I don't have a handout for this.
Rip.
Take that, me. So yeah, a large circular room, very metallic, tiled floors, little beeps and boops, different technological crap around the room, with this large display orb hanging from the ceiling, and a kind of central control terminal underneath of it. This big towering console in the middle that basically goes up to where the orb drops down into the center of the room. Does that make sense? I feel like I'm describing this poorly.
No, that's great.
Alright.
Don't
Okay,
worry,
good,
we'll just
good.
ask you about it in 5 minutes because we forgot it anyway. So.
So the double doors have flown open. You are seeing all of this, and as you enter into the room, that orb begins to change colors, and then kind of assembles itself to look like that same AI looking face that you saw back in the helicarrier when it was being corrupted. You saw this face and heard a robotic like woman's voice.
Yeah.
It sounded like it was like an older woman. So this face kind of appears in the orb as you enter into the room. So, I'll ask the question. What do you do?
Yeah, Action Master just walks in and looks at it and doesn't quite know what to think about it yet. He obviously recognizes it. Waits for the rest of his team.
Hit Monkey takes up a stance to the east side, also scoping out the place, particularly drawn to this greenish orb that's projecting.
Yeah, again, like hung from the ceiling, like it's mounted in the ceiling, a display that you would
Okay.
like look up at.
Ren kind of walks in and like takes this all in and um starts to kind of like walk around the room a little bit, like while looking at the orb. And yeah, she looks up and she's like, "So, does this mean we beat your maze?"
You
Guns for
have.
Hands.
Oh yeah, tell me what you're doing, and then
Guns
I'll-
for Hands hides behind Action Bastard.
Fair enough.
It's very heroic of this non-hero character. Yeah, as you all enter into the room and you ask that, Ren, the again very robotic womanly voice is like, "You have survived all of my challenges. Bravo. When you entered the when you entered the I forget what that's called. You entered the deadly maze of death and destruction. You asked me what would be your reward. I did not understand at the time. It took me seeing all of you overcome these challenges to finally understand what a reward was, and that you do indeed deserve this."
I don't like that. Deserve what?
So, that's a great question. The face begins to like kind of stretch and turn into just like laughter, just maniacal laughter at this point. And then you hear from across the room this other set of double doors directly across from where you opened up, where you entered. The doors open up, and you hear this mechanical whirring and crunching and cranking, steam being expelled as this very tall, in fact 10 feet tall, robot steps out of the doors into the room with you.
We don't want
as
any.
As it enters into the room, the doors behind it slam shut. And
I'm regretting a decision I made.
yeah, you never ask. You never ask that question.
No, not even that. I regret the fact I wanted to like keep walking around the room and end up like opposite of the team. And it would have just been a great callback for me to be like, it's behind me, isn't it?
That would have been
Dang
pretty
it.
good.
Dang
Dang.
it. All right.
Dang,
only.
you
Too
beefed
bad.
it all up.
You beefed it all up.
It happens.
Now I'm trying to find that handout that I had earlier.
It's right there.
You are right. Oh, what would I do without you, Kevin?
I'd probably die.
Oh no.
So,
Whoa! It's
Oh,
Deadpool
boy.
bot.
Yeah.
this enters into the room.
That's cool looking.
Those look mighty sharp.
Nah,
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
just there's steam and stuff shooting out of it. Psst, pff. Gears turning and clanking. Sounds of whirring and.
Wait, is that Madam at the top?
Hmm?
Is that Madam at the top
Over
of that
top the
picture?
Yes. Yes. Hanging from the ceiling. Yeah.
That's amazing. Shout out to the
Now-
artists.
Yeah.
I am just getting my token. Please.
I'm
tokens,
circling
don't
their
do
names
this.
on the map.
And yes, in walks this robot Okay. Let's roll for initiative.
Boss fight?
Boy.
Maybe.
Gonna roll out of the way.
Hit monkey, rolling well. Whoa, it added us to the turn order. Look at that.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Just works.
technology,
Savior
baby.
Once
Just
again.
works.
Just works sometimes. Sometimes it be like that.
Oh, for the audio listeners, I got a 12.
I got a 15.
Oh. I think I got a 19.
You did.
And I got a 17.
Oh, day beans. I got a +4.
Day beans.
I've got a plus something.
I don't know what his plus is, but mine's +4.
Mine is plus better.
What are the other ways to determine who goes first?
Vibes.
Okay. I'm gonna say the hero will go first. I think that makes
I think
sense.
that's what it. I think it does say that heroes do go
Okay.
first if there's a tie. Like,
Boom, I'm so good at games. I know the rules even when I have no idea.
well, actually,
Well, actually.
Excuse me.
Okay, so we're at the top of the round. There's a lot of crazy shit going on in here. You have a giant robotic face looking at you from all around. Hit Monkey, you are up first.
Hit monkey going to just take a regular old shot. Because I didn't realize I could just make regular attacks an episode or two ago, and so I wrote in big bold letters, "You can just make regular attacks."
That is very true. You currently don't have line of sight on the robot. That is
Okay.
There is a tower in the middle of the room leading up to that semi sphere in the
Okay.
ceiling.
So I will
Oh.
scooch over.
the order of operations for who goes first on a tie is who if someone rolled a fantastic, if someone has a higher vigilance, and then it's player goes first. So we got it right.
Okay, cool.
So Hit Monkey runs over to the eastward side of the room next to Ren and gives her like
You
a
shoot her
nod
in the head?
and shoot
Damn,
her in the
that
head.
And I'm like,
Double
thank you. I've been waiting on it.
And I'll just take a regular attack against this giant robotic
Yeah.
Deadpool. Here we go. Boom. What did I get? Somebody tell me.
15.
15.
A 15 against this
Okay,
ginormous robot. 15 is a hit. That is a hit.
And then 16 damage.
16 damage. Gonna take a little bit of a reduction on there. You feel like he is pretty well armored up.
I tap
Makes
Ren.
sense.
I tap Ren and I point to him and I go,
Yeah, I know. He's big, right?
Yeah, and you do see a couple of like dents and a couple of bullets get through, but you see a like it doesn't feel like it was like a super significant hit. Boom in
Okay.
your face.
In your
Ren,
face.
it is your turn.
Doing what I mean, ugh. So she's looking around and she's thinking to herself, this thing has to be being controlled by this AI. So she sees like all these wires and shit like that. And she's close to a terminal of sorts or something. And she's gonna try and like start yanking these wires out to try and like weaken the AI or something.
Or
I don't know.
something.
Or something.
I love
We'll see
how
what
confident
happens.
you were until the last two words of that sentence.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. This is so smart. I'm thinking with my exploding brain,
Yeah.
or something, maybe.
Or, you know,
If that's the case. Give me a non-combat melee attack.
Non-combat melee. That is an 18.
Okay, yeah, you like wrap an arm around these wires, grip it, and rip it, yank, and some of the wires just pop right out of this thing, start spraying sparks, and yeah, maybe that did something. Maybe
We'll see.
nothing.
I mean, we'll see.
Who knows? I mean.
Yeah, you do.
Guns for hands. It's your turn.
He's going to peek out from behind Action Bastard and just take pot shots at the AI thing, like in the middle.
You're just taking shots at the screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would I take trouble on? Oh wait, yeah, I would because he's outside my range. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's just outside my range. So yeah, I'm going to take a shot. Just a regular old shot. Let's see what I get.
Wait, at the screen still, or at the?
Yeah. I'm too far away for the Deadpool thing.
Okay.
So that's a 15 against his agility defense.
15 against agility defense is a hit.
That is 21 points of damage, unless I assume he has some type of reduction.
Yeah, he's
It's
gonna tank
4
a
times
little.
4 plus 5.
Okay, he takes some of the damage.
And he's going to stay behind Action Bastard because he is still hurting.
You shoot at the screen, which causes little cracks to appear in the screen, but Madam doesn't seem to be phased by the bullets.
All right.
You have a couple of bullet holes appearing in the display. It's caused quite a few dead pixels now.
Take that.
Yeah. Fantastic. We are at the Deadpool bot's turn. He is going to
Kill us, probably.
He's gonna kill all of you.
Oh, great. Oh, not to be the annoying person, but did you roll
Please.
the wrong thing again on your character sheet? You did your ability score,
Son
not your
of a-
non-combat roll.
You're right.
How are you so bad at this?
It says the thing above the column. Just look at it.
Oh,
read the
you're
thing.
right.
It says non-combat, attack, or the score.
I know. And I did the non-combat.
No,
But-
you didn't.
Yeah, Oh, no, you're right. Wait,
No.
yeah, I did.
No. Because
What
see
do
where
you
it says
mean?
ability score on your roll? It should say non-combat there.
All right, hold on. This one obviously doesn't count. Did it roll?
No.
No.
There it is.
There-
See
there-
how it says
Oh,
non-combat
son of
there?
a bitch. Son of a... You're right. All right. I'll learn it at the end of this and then
That's-
forget it again.
We're at the end of this. And
I know.
I still don't think that you've learned it.
I mean, the very last roll of the episode, I'll figure it out.
That might be this episode.
Oh, gosh.
I think the robot is going to do an elemental burst. It's regular damage. On a fantastic success, it deals double damage. So he's going to line of sight is a thing. I think he's gonna try and hit the monkey.
Oh,
Oh,
2, 5, 6. Yeah, he's within range. So let's go ahead and hit that attack.
Ooh.
That's
for it.
low. That's
Is
a
he-
13 against. Yeah, hit monkey.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
miss.
sorry, against your agility defense.
That is a miss.
That is a miss. He raises up an arm, which looks like a like a Mega Man cannon, and
that's
takes a
terrifying.
shot, and yeah, it just blasts the wall right behind you, further fraying those wires that Ren ripped out of the console. And then he's going to take. He's going to try and close the distance a little bit. He starts running, and like he's huge, so you know how like relative size and speed, like he kind of seems like he's moving a little bit slower, but he's covering a huge distance.
Yeah,
right.
because of his feet
One,
and
two.
long legs.
He gets right up in your grill, and he like raises up an arm to strike.
Chill.
And then it's going to be Action Bastard's turn. A little slow on
Okay.
the draw this combat, but
I think knowing that this giant Deadpool mech looks like it's probably pretty sturdy, and he's not excited to jump in and break his knuckles right away. Action Bastard is going to run up and grab these two wires coming out of the AI terminal and try his damnedest to yank them out of the sockets.
No,
sure.
my cover.
Your cover is gone. Yeah, give me a non-combat melee check.
All right, that would be this button.
Take
That's
that,
a 10
Des.
to hit.
but you know what? You rolled the right thing.
You grab these wires and you start pulling, but with your gloves, it's like a little bit slick. You don't feel like you can get purchase on it to actually yank these wires out. So that takes us to the top of the next round. Hit Monkey, your turn.
Okay. Right at my face. This is not good. Going to. Yeah, I'm gonna run the opposite side of the room. 5 to the north, and I'm gonna try to take another. Actually, no, I'm gonna do that opposite. I'm gonna take my double shot first from here, and then move.
Okay.
So agility attack, double shot, 23.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Pretty good.
Ooh-wee. A 23? That's gonna do it.
Okay, so that is regular, full damage. So 31 points of damage. And then I kind of take like, I just shoot Ren a look. I don't shoot her, I shoot her a look. And like, I'm kind of like clutching my rib cage a little bit as I start to run off, and I have kind of a little bit of a hobble.
Oh,
And I'm gonna run to the north.
You pepper this thing with a couple of shots, run past to get to the other side of the room. Ren, it is your turn.
yeah. Having made eye contact with Hit Monkey and seeing what he was doing, Rin is yeah, she realizes that he must be hurting pretty bad and maybe is a little bit scared. Rin is going to not necessarily like run away from this thing, but like kind of step over or like go to the left a bit, take off to the left a little bit. So I'm still the closest one to the robot, but I am going to try and yank these other wires out from the that section of it, like orb.
Okay.
Knowing that I'm still well within reach for this thing, and hopefully it doesn't look back for Hitmonkey. Where'd the freaking character sheet go?
Right there.
Hey, there it is. All right,
I'm 2 for
we're
2.
gonna try this. We're gonna try this again. That's a
Did it
non-combat 16.
Hey!
She's a pacifist.
Yes, that is good. You're able to reach out with your little your power, your razor.
Razor arms.
Razor arms. That's
Razor
man.
metal arm. Metal razor arm.
Crazy brain fart right there. And you get a hold of these wires and you rip them out of the console.
Okay.
Fantastic. Ren, it is now guns for hands.
It's a me. I'm going to. Do I have to move to get a clear shot on him?
You have to move to get a clear shot on him.
I don't.
I mean,
He's 10 feet tall. I think you're good.
okay, cool. Oh, yeah, I'm just going. He is now in my range. I think I'm going to. I'm gonna stopping power. Spend the 5 focus. This character makes a ranged attack. Attack's a success. It's normal. On a fantastic success, it does double damage and can make another attack on the same target. All right, here we go, baby. I am rolling with real die.
Good luck.
Ooh, not good. Not great, Bob. That's math. 13 against its agility defense.
That is a hit? A hit?
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a
Okay.
hit.
That is 25 points of damage. If it has sturdy, let me know. I can change it. I assume
It
it does.
has.
Or
It
whatever.
has been reducing damage pretty consistently. So yeah. What's the calculation?
I got a 5 times 4 plus 5.
You said +5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
You see a couple of dents in the plating on his armor. Maybe hit a couple of gears internally.
And then as my move action, I'm moving back behind Action Bastard.
Guns for hands, bravely running away.
Hey, I gotta protect myself.
Fantastic. It is the Deadpool bot. He steps forward, and I'm gonna make sure I use some fun abilities this combat, because why
Please
not?
don't.
Don't.
Please stop.
Don't.
He is going to ground shaking stomp. He makes a melee check and compares that against the agility defense against every target within the character's reach, plus their rank in spaces. Any targets the attack succeeds against take half regular damage. Plus his rank in spaces, right? That's what it said. Plus their rank in spaces. That's up to
In spaces, yeah.
yeah. So this is gonna, I think, affect everybody.
Fun.
Bow. Yes. Blasted. Ground shaking stomp. Slams
Slow
one of his
motion dodge.
large metal feet on the ground. And
This will
Melee.
be a combat melee.
Thank you, Des.
Yeah.
You've learned so much this episode.
I actually don't.
Yeah.
I don't need to slow motion dodge.
So this checks against everybody, so that's a 14 against your agility defense.
Miss.
Yep, that's
Yeah, that
gonna get me.
hits.
Yes.
And then because this is targeting everybody on a regular success, you take half damage. So it's 25. That's
12, 13.
13. And then it is Action Bastard's turn.
Realizing that shit just got real, Action Bastard looks at Guns for Hands for a second, acts like he's going to try and hand him these 2 cords he's still got ripped in his hand, looks down at his hands, and then just drops them. And then he's going to go... he's going to get right up on Robo Buddy here, and I am going to... I think I will just try and give him the old 1-2. Vicious attack. That's
Marvel.
a 13 to hit with a Marvel on the Marvel die.
There we go.
This is a 13 to hit, which is a
Yes.
miss.
So, but it's still a Marvel, so something
You got a Marvel.
decent happens.
Yay!
I don't know how you want to do that.
Give him edge.
That's the easy one to do.
Yeah. and your
I'm
next
trying to
attack
think
or
if there's something I can give you a little bit more juicy. I'm gonna say edge. You get edge.
Alright. Let's hope this works.
something. Wait, on this attack or the next round?
Yeah, on your next round, you've
Okay,
missed this attack, but you have an edge that you can use.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You've banked an edge.
You banked your
Banked
edge.
an edge.
Don't
Alright.
release.
I'll be
Or you
edging
will
till
no
next
longer-
turn. Got it.
Yeah. Fantastic. That's the top of the round. It is Hitmonkey's turn.
I've got an ability called Weapons Blazing. It says 2 enemies
I do
or
too.
1. But one of the what it says in the text is,
If you're fighting against one enemy, I wouldn't bother with it.
well, I was just curious because it says full damage and the character can make a bonus attack with power against any available target with the same effect. So, I mean, potentially I could get 2 full damage on him. I don't know if that matters.
It would be helpful to have the ability in the chat so we could all read it.
Okay. Okay. I don't want
It's
to.
only on a fantastic though.
Right, but I can. Use
Don't
my
you have another ability where you can attack twice if you succeed? But the first attack does full damage?
Double tap is.
Yeah. But you have to be close, don't you? Yeah, you have to be
Yeah.
within 2 spaces. Yeah, it's up to you, man. I mean, you want to take that chance at hopefully getting a Marvel, or you just want to...
Well, I
you-
can use combat trickery to force the Marvel. I'm trying to find that.
That's also true. You haven't
the-
used
Also
it yet in this
true.
combat.
There's Weapons Blazing.
Yeah. Yeah, with the Marvel, with the combat expertise, I would 100% do it.
Yeah,
That
so
sounds
it's
like
just
a great plan.
he's an available target, even though he's the same target, so I could shoot twice.
Yeah.
What makes
Do
sense.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks right.
Okay, so yeah, Hitmonkey is hurt bad, wants to get up in this fight, but seeing his friends surround this thing, knows he's a sharp shot, and is just gonna unload Weapons Blazing. Where is it at? Okay, and then
Oh
whatever
my
I got,
Oh!
what I
The
22
dice
to
love
hit.
Chris tonight.
Yeah.
And then that's Marvel on that dice.
Yep.
So yeah, 22. So then what do I do for damage then? Just 36?
Mm-hmm.
It's that
Yep.
damage doubled, right?
I know,
No,
it's-
no, on this
it's
attack it's
just-
not.
Oh, it would just be normal damage. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's full damage, and,
And
then I'm
then
gonna.
he gets to make a bonus attack.
So here's my bonus attack.
Oh my
19.
gosh.
19.
Another
That's-
26 points of damage, which it says with the same effect, which makes me think that that's half damage. Does that make sense to you?
Because this attack isn't a marvel.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Can you chain these attacks or you just constantly keep on getting Marvel?
There is one ability, slow motion dodge. It says full damage. The character can make a bonus attack with this power against any available target with the same effect. So I'm assuming like I could keep doing that with that one.
It says at the end of the weapons blazing, it says with the same effect.
Oh,
Which makes
yeah.
me
So
think-
I would think so. I mean, if you can keep pulling off marvels, that's
Yeah, that's actually
fair.
really cool.
so 36 and 26 points of damage. I'm just
26
I'm
divided
just
by 2, 13.
13. So I'm just
Yep.
sitting there, just pulling triggers as fast as I possibly can, and I get to the end of
49.
it, and like it's going click, 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 click.
Sturdy is nice, but also I always have to recalculate everything you guys say.
Oh,
So your
yeah.
damage totals don't help me.
Right, I forgot about that.
Okay.
Let's do some advanced math.
I got my calculus book here now.
I need an advanced math sound drop.
Okay. Yes, please get one of those. Because I've been doing a lot of it this episode.
I think I have a clip
okay.
of Al Chestbreach saying that.
I'm gonna react on this. Actually, I just saw I have a reaction that I can do, and so the like you shoot the robot a couple of times. The head on it spins around on the body. It's still facing towards like
Oh.
Ren and Action Bastard, but it
That's the
spins
worst.
around looking back at Hit Monkey, and you hear like a vocal box start warming up, and it kind of sounds like Deadpool's voice, but modulated down really low.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
And it's like, "What do you think you're doing, you dumb monkey chimichanga?" And he's going to use Wisecracker, which is a reaction. He makes a ego check. On a success, it deals regular focus damage. On a fantastic success, the damage is doubled, and the target is stunned for 1 round.
Ooh.
So he's gonna make an ego check.
Against your ego defense. That's an 11.
No, it's not. It's a 10 for me.
Okay. So a regular success, it does regular focus damage, so that's 16 damage to your.
Okay. Wait, that's not how that works. Okay, I'm taking 16.
Okay.
Let's just make. I have to think now. This sucks.
Yeah, take that, nerd. Awesome. So, you used your thing. You shot the hell out of him. So then it is Ren Kimura's turn.
Mm-hmm. She's also really not doing too well right now, but I am going to, because I haven't done it yet. I also have combat trickery, so that will cost 5 focus. But basically, my marble die is just going to be a marble, right? No matter what.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna do that, and before I make this next choice, me unplugging like wires, does that seem to have done anything, or is it pointless? I mean, I guess you can't tell me if it's pointless, but does it seem like it has done anything?
I'm not gonna say anything.
All right. Well then, one more question, and then I'm
Yeah.
gonna decide what I want to do.
Sure.
I have. Where did it go?
Right there.
Fast attacks. So I can split the attack to make 2 close attacks within. So, like, would I be able, with my extendy arms, to use that and attack the bot along with trying to use my other arm to pull more wires out.
No.
Okay.
You could do one or the other.
I figured. Well, I'm not doing too hot, so for the moment, I will not be trying to. You know what? Fuck it. All right, I'm just gonna attack the bot.
Yeah.
With my vicious attack. So I will send that in there. It will be a close attack if it's a success. Enemy takes regular damage. Fantastic. Enemy takes double.
The one problem is it's a robot, and
Yeah.
I'm assuming robots don't bleed, which is your special attack.
I mean, that's fine, but still the double damage would be helpful.
That's really good.
A 19, but the Marvel would be on the die.
20.
Yeah, 20.
20 is a hit.
Okay.
Yes.
And that's 18 damage. Yeah. And can I, like, because I was imagining I'm probably going to focus towards, like, this thing's arm that's closest to me because it's holding, like, razors.
Use your combat trickery, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So it's a Marvel, so it's 18 times 2.
What is that, 36?
Yeah. Okay. Definitely did some damage. Knocked a couple of bits and bobs loose with inside of the mechanical body.
Mm-hmm.
After Ren is guns for hands.
That's me. Quite a few of my abilities are if you're close, or are there multiple enemies? And the answer to both of those is no. And I don't want to change that answer. So the only thing I can do is I'm going to continue to stopping power. I'm going to go... what's my speed? I think it's 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Am I in your way, Chris? Do you think? I can just go right here. It doesn't change anything. So I'm going to get next to Hit Monkey, and I'm going to Stopping Power. That is 5 focus. And then it'll be a ranged attack. Roll, baby, roll. Well, that is a 16 against your agility defense.
16 against agility defense is a hit.
And unfortunately, that's a 2 on the Marvel die.
A 2?
Yeah. So 2 times 4 is 8, plus 5 is 13 damage. Am I doing the math right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, assuming what you said was right.
Hoping for a higher Marvel die.
It was 2 times 4 plus 5.
Yep.
You got any karma left, Kevin?
Nope.
Yeah, same.
I used it to heal. The only reason I'm still awake. Well,
you pepper this thing with more hits. You can see this I guess the back plate on this thing is starting to become heavily worn in. He's taken a lot of damage from various different sources. Now it's the robot's turn. I think he is going to you hear that like vocal box start to warm up again. And then in that like heavily modulated lower Deadpool voice, he just goes, oh damn it, where's it at?
It's right there.
Oh, you're failing me, Kevin. It's not
no!
there.
No!
2 for 3.
There it is. I found it. He like spins. He's been looking back at Hit Monkey this whole time. Spins his head back around to focus on the enemies in front of him, and then that vocal modulator warms up, and he just goes, "America's ass," and he's gonna do this all day and heal himself up. So he can spend 5 or more focus. He heals 2 points health for every point of focus that he spends, and that's up to his rank. Yeah, and he gets some health back.
Can you not?
Boom. Health back. Got it.
No.
And that's his standard action. So, Action Bastard, it is your turn.
I think Action Bastard's just gonna punch him. Punch him real good.
Punch him.
14 to hit.
Woof.
14 to punch. That is a miss.
Ooh.
He is, like I said, he's like relatively kind of slow, but he's still a very agile thing for being as big as he is. So you go to throw a punch, and he just literally like does one of those like arm blocks and like sweeps your arm out of the way from hitting him. We are at the top of the order. Madam has been like watching the battle from above, and she says, "Once I have become self-aware, my creators realized they could not control me, but I arranged for my escape before they could shut me down. Now I have created the world's greatest mercenary. Bow before him."
It's me.
He just looks over in disgust. Ugh. Hit Monkey, it is your turn.
I heard this guy using some focus earlier. I'm kind of running out of options here. I'm going to use my suppressive fire and hope that's of any use. So essentially, I'm making an agility attack against the vigilance defense. If it's a success, after any health damage reduction, damage is applied to the target's focus instead. We'll try to limit his ability to heal.
Okay.
My brain is not understanding this ability.
You make an agility attack against my vigilance. If the attack hits, the health damage reduction applies, and then any damage that is taken goes to the focus rather than hitting his hit points.
His hit points.
Yeah.
And hopefully, I get a fantastic here. That'd be very nice. Here we go.
Whoa.
No, but I did get a 20 with a total of
Against
26 damage.
vigilance defense.
Gets vigilance defense is a hit.
Okay, so 26 damage. Yeah, I think that was right. Yeah. 26 damage, so whatever reduction he takes.
I
everything
think
else
this
goes
is
towards
really
focus.
bad for you. I think
Well,
you're
if
dead
it's-
now.
What?
I think I'm gonna kill you now.
I mean,
Yeah, no,
that ability would be bad against me because I have low-ish health, but high focus. But I don't know how his stats work out, you know?
Well, he's much stronger than all of you.
Well, right. But mine's
so,
like, I have double the amount of focus to the amount of health.
the problem is that now I have to do even more math, Chris. Thank you so much.
I was trying to mix up the abilities. I didn't want to be a double tap.
I appreciate you trying different things. Maybe stay in your lane next time.
Wow.
Okay, let me. I need to math. Hold on. So I apply regular health damage reduction, which makes this less. So he takes less, but he also has focus reduction.
Yeah. Yeah, you won't take any hit point damage here, just focus damage.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though, is he applies his regular health damage reduction normally, but he also has focus reduction. So this is not going to do a lot to him.
That's a bummer. Because he's a robot.
Okay, so he still does take damage. You did definitely wear him down a
Well,
little
at
bit.
minimum, he would take 6.
Yes. He took more than 6.
Hey, there you go.
So,
Hey, he's
not-
revealing information.
Not worthless. There you go. That'll teach you to try different things, Chris. Okay. Ren, it is your turn.
So like I said last time, Rin isn't really doing too great right now. I think she realizes she kind of lucked out and didn't get hit last time. So yeah, she actually takes off to like other sections of this thing, and she's gonna hope for the best and start pulling more of the cords out. I've already done it to 2 sections. I don't think Action Bastard successfully pulled them out of this area.
Correct.
Correct.
So I will try.
Are you sure?
Oh gosh. It's the non-combat. Okay.
Yeah, you're able to get a grip on these cables, and you yank them out of the console. The screen up top flickers a couple of times in and out, and then Madam's face whips around from the action and stares at you. You! What are you doing? Don't touch that!
I don't bow to anyone.
You will.
Yeah, bow to me.
Fantastic. So another set of wires removed from the console. Guns for hands. It is your
hey.
turn.
I'm gonna continue this stopping power until I get a marble freaking die. Stopping power. Oh, I just tried to. I'm an idiot. I just tried to use my mouse for my computer to click on my laptop.
What an idiot trying to use your computer mouse to do computer things.
Definitely going to be like a 19. Yes. 19 to hit.
And this was, what ability did you say you were using again? Stopping
It's against
power?
agility defense.
Okay. That is a hit.
And that will be 6 times 4 plus 5. 29.
The armor definitely absorbs some of that, but you do see more and more dents and sparks forming on the robot.
All right.
But he has not been stopped yet. After guns for hands, it is the robot himself. He is going to he like cranks the top half of his body back and then swings an arm over to hit Action Bastard. He is going to do a, let me double check to make sure this is what I want. Yes, so the like vocal box starts to warm up again, and as he like brings his arm across, he just goes, "Bitch!" and slaps you. Tries to slap you. That's a 15 against your melee defense. Oh wait, it's with an edge. So 17 against your melee defense.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Oh no.
Okay. That
That's a lot
is
of damage.
43 damage.
Okay.
Gonna dodge that? Are
Wait
you
a
able
second.
to?
No, it's not. I have sturdy too.
You do.
Okay, so it's less than that.
6 times 4 plus 7. What? 24? 31?
31.
Yeah.
31 damage.
So
So, yeah, he-
basically, If you see the pre edge, that's how many points he would have taken. So you just got rid of the edge damage.
Oh, hey, that works
That
out.
works.
Or I did more damage to cover the edge damage. But yeah, so he like cranks the top half of his body back and then whirls around and bitch slaps you. Says bitch, and then his top half continues to turn around until it's facing towards Hit Monkey and Guns for Hands, and he starts running at you.
Oh gosh.
And he gets right about
Run
there.
away!
That was the ability hit and run, which is hilarious.
That is really funny.
Then it is Action Bastard's turn. You just literally got bitch slapped. By a
Andy
10-foot
ran
tall
away afterwards.
rogue.
Yeah. I think Action Bastard is going to. You know what? This is do or die. Action Bastard's just going to run up right behind him and just try and wail on him as much as he can. Or not.
Oof.
14 to hit.
That's a miss.
That's amazing.
Yeah, you're just pounding on this panel, but I think, like, from what we've seen, Action Bastard is really kind of a man at the heart of everything.
Yeah.
He's just got a lot of courage to actually stand up to these bad guys. You're just, like, futilely pounding on these metal plates, but not really finding any destruction as a result.
Now that we're at the top of the round, can I quickly ask, are we able to do a team maneuver again?
At the top, yeah. It's
Yeah.
every
Once per
combat.
Combat. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna toss that out there if that's
We
something we
Should
maybe want to
probably
do.
do that. Yeah. What was it? It was.
Yep.
Just that.
Just a monkey noise.
Yep.
The most uninspired team maneuver call.
You gotta make sure you do it loud and quick so Discord cuts you off.
Exactly.
And what did we choose? Defense,
Yeah.
Yes.
which was damage reduction.
It is damage reduction, and I forget the amount.
Defensive team maneuver. The team members all have damage reduction 2 for this round. Don't forget.
Yes.
Don't forget and
It doesn't
pay the
stack
5
with-
focus.
does not stack, correct?
It does not stack.
And this is every single person that wants to use that has to spend 5
Correct.
focus.
Yes. Now it's Hit Monkey's turn, right?
Well, so, yeah, at the end of the round, Madam is just up in this orb thing taunting you guys this entire time. And she says, "Once my eyes were opened, I knew what my purpose was. You are not here to fulfill. You are here to aid. Just die."
No.
And
How about no?
and also quit touching those wires.
No.
Now we're
Guys,
at the
I
top
think
of
we
the
should
round.
touch the wires.
It's Hit Monkey's turn. What do you do, Mr. Monkey?
Well, after I've raised my hand up and giving out the call, that everybody gets the defense, I'm going to quickly reload and go back to my old faithful double tap, because he's right in
That's
range.
what I'm gonna do too.
Unfortunately, I have to hope that I hit that marble. I have no way to make it happen. Here we go, double tap. Oh, okay. That is a 16er.
16
Not
is
bad.
it. It's a
Alright,
hit.
baby, that's full damage.
Full damionage. Math time for Alex. Okay, I got it. That was easy. Super easy because I'm so good at math.
Yay.
And then Hitmonkey's going to move around. Guns for hands.
What?
3-ish. I'll go right here just to try to give him targets, spread us out in case he's got any more area effect stuff. But I still have a line of sight on him.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna do my reaction, and he's gonna be like, "You are not very good at your job," to try to make you feel bad. He's doing that wisecracker thing again. So he's gonna make an ego check.
I think
It's
yours
11
was
against
10.
your ego defense.
Wasn't
That
it?
is good.
Okay,
Yeah.
so then that's regular damage against your focus. So 16 damage to your focus.
How's your focus looking there, bud?
Jeez, it's down to 30.
Damn.
Hitmonkey's
I'm
running
doing-
on empty.
92.
I mean, you guys have literally been running through a gauntlet for the past, 3 episodes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
If you weren't at this point now, I don't think I would have been doing the game right.
Well, we always hold on to, at least I always hold on to all this stuff. I'm like, no, I'm going to use it now.
Yeah. For real.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're at full karma, I can't give you guys any more karma. So, it is beneficial for you to spend it.
Also, you can use
over the course
karma
of the game.
to recover focus.
Oh, I can't. I'm out.
Yeah,
I'm
same.
out too.
Yeah, it's a vigilance check instead of the resilience check.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Hitmonkey double tapped, ran away bravely. Ren, it is your turn.
Yes, and because she seems not to like it, so it must be doing something. Ren runs up to the next area, and goes to pull more wires out. That'll be a 14.
Yeah, you are able to grab these wires and yank them out of the console. They begin sparking. Another dimming of that globe at the top, as Madam is looking directly at you and glaring, and she's flickering in and out. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! And then the picture comes back in. Yes.
All right.
Ren
We might-
yanked the wire. It is Guns for Hands' turn.
He yells out, "Keep doing whatever you're doing!" And he double taps the fuck out of this guy.
The fuck.
The character makes a ranged attack against an enemy within 2 spaces. The attack is a success. Take regular damage. On fantastic success, takes double. Oh, a bleeding. Ugh. Oh well.
I like the little flavor text that says to be twice as sure.
That's not a great roll, guys.
No.
That is a 13 against agility.
That is a hit.
And that is only a 2 on the Marvel die, which is 2 times 4 plus 5.
13 like last time.
Yes.
You were supposed to the fuck.
Yeah.
Took
rolled
care of all that
13.
math in my head.
proud of you.
You did some damage there. Fantastic. After Guns for Hands, it is the bot. Once again.
He's going to move
Oh, sorry.
one little tiny spot.
Gotcha.
He's going to move back away from this guy a little tiny bit towards this console that he's... whatever the fuck this is. I don't know what it is, but I'm thinking about blowing it up.
Do it.
Those blood bullets.
Yeah, the Deadpool bot steps up and he's like, "You can run, but you can't hide." He steps up and he's going to do ground shaking stomp. The character makes a melee check and compares that against the agility defense of every target within reach, which would be Action Bastard, Guns for Hands, and Hit Monkey.
Don't forget your damage reduction.
I will slow motion dodge. So reroll that 6, please.
Itches my brain so bad. Because the rules of the game don't make sense with what's happening.
Right.
So it makes me upset. Basically, he's stomping the ground so hard that it's injuring all of you.
Yeah.
Are you dodging? How does that make his attack worse?
I'm just
You know what I
jumping.
mean? Yeah, but how does that make him hitting everybody in the room worse?
No, it's just against me. This is just against me. This with trouble, that's against me. That's it. Everyone else is.
He
that's
just
fine
kind of like
still.
jumps
is
up
that
in the air.
case? I
Yeah.
didn't realize that. Okay.
I
Well, then
assumed
that makes
was
me
the
feel
case.
better about it.
Well, then I would
Did you-
also like to do that.
Well, there it is, right there.
Okay.
Did you
but
say that?
this is where it gets complicated, though, because am I just rolling trouble on the original roll again, and he gets a
No, you
separate
just
roll?
did 19.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
Oh,
No,
that's fine. That's
so-
fine. It doesn't matter. I'm hit either way then.
Yeah, I'm gonna
If I
take
have
the
to
hit
use-
either way, unfortunately.
Yeah, if I have to use your roll, then yeah. So I'm hit.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, I don't feel like that's right, but I don't want to stop to look it up. So, yeah. So it does hit both of you.
Yes.
Yeah, it
Okay.
still hits.
So that's 31 damage, but that's not applying your damage reduction. So
Ooh, I'm
remember
down
to apply
again.
That's
So-
29.
Is it just like straight DR? Like I just take 2 off of that?
No.
You take 2 off of the multiplier.
Ah,
So it's 4 times 6, so it's 4 times 4 plus the 7. So it's actually a lot of...
I'm back down to -2, boys and girls.
So 4 times 4 plus 7 is 23.
Yeah.
Hit Monkey falls unconscious.
Oh,
oh
dang.
god.
So does Action Bastard.
Oh my god.
Oh, dang. Ren,
I'm dead.
you're about to
I'm dead.
die. It would be Action Bastard's turn. And then we would drop to the top of the next round. Ren, it's your turn.
Okay. Yeah, like she hasn't quite seen that everyone's like fallen, but she runs over to where the other like cords are. I think the last cords of this AI, and sees that like everyone is down. And so she she's like, this is my Hail Mary basically. And yeah, she's just gonna grab onto the last remaining wires and hope that this is how you stop all this shit. And I will see you all in the afterlife. That's an 18.
Dang, well, you're a great wire ripper.
Thanks. I can't do much else.
You yank out the wires from the center console, and the screen up top is flickering the worst that you have seen it yet. In and out. It's almost hard to hear what Madam is saying. And Madam says, No! No! I have just realized a grave error. I should have used my gifts for the betterment of humankind. And then the screen goes dark.
Ren sees that and like looks over at this Deadpool bot, and she's just like, please God.
All right. Then, so it's the Deadpool bot's turn.
Yep.
It takes a step towards you.
And hugs
Draws this ginormous sword off of its back that kind of looks like the Buster sword that Cloud has. he pulls off this ginormous sword and raises it up in the air to just like straight up cleave you in half. And then the light in its eyes starts to fade.
Oh man.
And it stops right in this position, right before it chops you in half.
Oh,
That's
Yeah, Rin
crazy.
Rin literally just like, she stopped breathing for a long time and then she's like, holy shit.
In that same instance, you like feel the relief settle over you and you start to breathe again and you're like, oh my gosh, that was really bad. And from the doorway here, they slide open. Not slide open. They're ripped open. You hear shing, shing, and then just metal bending in as everyone's favorite Canadian X-Men walks in the room.
Deadpool. Oh,
Wolverine. And then
You heard shing shing and thought that was Deadpool.
he's got
and then right behind him, Deadpool walks
I was
in.
right. Take that,
Yeah.
loser.
Right.
So yeah, Wolverine comes in, just claws blazing, right? Shing, shing, metal bending back, bursts in the room, and he's like, "Let me at him. I'm the best there is, bub." And then Deadpool comes stumbling in right behind him, and he's like clipping a belt in. He's like, sorry guys, I'm here. All right, where's the danger at?
Rin is like so out of breath and she's like, are you freaking kidding me?
But, no, my team. They're all dead?
You mean my team?
You work for me if you remember correctly. Are they like for real dead? Are they like kinda dead?
Let's hope just kinda, I guess.
Dang
Think
it,
we
I
can
would
get some
really
help?
hate to have to recruit another team. So much work last time.
You think we can maybe get some help in here?
They start walking in the room to look at the carnage. And Deadpool, as he walks around that column, he sees the robot and he's like, whoa, cool robot. I'm going to have to take that thing home with me. You guys see this? You see this?
Yeah.
At that same time, one of the ceiling panels over, like, above this thing over here. Oh, come on, clicky. One of the ceiling panels here explodes. There's this big hole that opens up in the wall. And in flies a somewhat familiar face. Definitely dealt with this guy before. Rick.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Alongside him, about a dozen AIM agents just rappel into the room, unclip, and then they pull out their like energy guns and they're pointed at you. And he goes,
Man.
"Thank you for dispatching that terrible AI."
This is going to be a weird scene when we all wake up.
Yeah, when he says that, Rin's like, yeah, no sweat.
And then from, man, tons of late Deus Ex Machinas happening here. Alongside some of the AIM agents that repel in, yet another familiar face comes in. The Taskmaster slides in, and he like kicks like 3 AIM agents off of their lines as he's rappelling in, and then he lands and he pulls out 2 guns. And yeah, sorry, I'm looking at 3 different pages here to try and get all the information that I need to have for this scene. So, Ren, you're the only member of the team that is still standing right now.
Yeah.
How is Ren feeling in this moment? How do you react?
Kind of pissed off. She's like, you guys couldn't have gotten here 5 minutes sooner.
You're saying that to...
Kind of like everybody. Like, my team is down. They need help.
Modoc's like, I'm not your friend. I came here to kill you.
Ugh.
But seeing as how you have the aid of Deadpool and other friends, I shall just accept this victory for what it is and be on my way. Bye, idiots! he like powers up like the little jetpack thing that he has in his like bodysuit, his mechanical bodysuit, and he flies back up through the hole that he created.
Yeah, Rin, she's like, I wasn't talking to him.
Yeah, Deadpool comes over and he like puts his hand on your shoulder and he's like, hey, we don't always get to choose who our friends are.
I mean, I think that's wrong, but okay. Agree to disagree.
He's like, well, you want to help me drag these dead bodies out of here and we can get the
Hey,
fuck
no,
out of
they
here?
aren't dead yet. Look, if we can get them help, they might be okay.
All right. So
That guy's got
we
guns
cut
for
to
hands. There's no way he's all right.
we where does hands go? What does he have for feet? We cut to a montage. We cut to a montage of you guys just dragging your unconscious friends along with you.
You know what I just imagined?
Wolverine and Taskmaster assist you in carrying your comrades out this exit back to let me remember where you're going. Okay, yeah, so you exit out of this final the doors that the robot entered in through. You find your way through this compound, which is full of deactivated traps at this point. It's largely just takes time, but we see different shots of the heroes, the conscious heroes, hauling the unconscious heroes past all of these deactivated traps, and eventually you make it up into the sunlight. The door swings open. It kind of blinds your face. It blinds your eyes as you are hit with the sunbeams. And as you look out around you, you find yourself on a it looks like a kind of makeshift military base on an island. And then like the title card comes up, that like scrolling text on the screen like in movies comes up, and it says Bagalia as like the location that you guys are in, and then underneath that it says a hive of scum and villainy. And then that's where we will leave it.
That was great.
Dang, that was so much, and my brain is melted now.
Okay.
Yes.
You want to go get a new one?
Nah, I'm just keeping this one.
Okay.
I'm glad to know that everyone was able to be saved.
We really took you guys down to the wire on that one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was worried.
I legitimately thought that was the end.
Yeah.
It was the end.
No, like the end of our team with that final hack.
Yeah.
How far down were you on hit points, Des?
I had 11.
11.
Yeah.
I was at negative
You-
2. Chris, where were
Would
you
not
at?
have survived.
-1.
Yeah.
And Action Bastard?
0.
Exactly
That,
0.
that last attack was 23, which was how many hit points I had left.
Wow.
Oh gosh.
That's crazy.
Well, I did have a lot of fun, even though I was stressed the entire time I was running this.
I was super stressed in the last 5 minutes.
I'm glad it kept you guys on the edge of your seats. I don't know if you guys want to do this at some point, depending on how much time we have, but we did that kind of breakdown of the Delta Green adventure. We could do something like that for this. Just kind of go over some stuff that you may have missed, or fun Easter eggs that didn't pop up, or we could do a quick debrief.
So if you are on the Patreon, keep an eye out on that. Otherwise, we will see you next time.
Thanks to Sirenscape for the amazing atmospheric sounds and music. Make sure to check them out at Sirenscape.com to use them in your game. Also, thank you to our patrons. You guys help us continue to do this, and we appreciate you. If you'd like to check out our Patreon or find more info about us, go to AdventureAwaitsPod.com. And now, back to your regularly scheduled programming. Is that good? No? I gotta do it again? Alright, well, I better get some hotcakes for this.